Yeah, welcome to the Rebuttal Entertainment Football Edition, the last show of the year. Well, not of the year, but
Of
football
the
year
physical year.
until we get our draft prospects together, man. Got light skinned Lou up in here ready to give his emotional plea with the Cowboys to fire everybody. You know what I mean? He gonna get them to fire. I'm blind. All of a sudden, I got blind, Lou. Damn, what
Hey, look,
happened?
look. First of all, happy Sunday to everybody, man. Welcome to the Rebuttal Entertainment. This is the day, the Super Bowl. This is the biggest championship game on all sports. You know, you think of boxing, you think of the NBA Finals. Nothing's bigger than the NFL. Super Bowl Sunday. So get on in here. Look, even if your team ain't in here in the Super Bowl, just come on in here anyway and talk trash. Because we look forward to seeing, even if you like the Washington Commanders, as this guy does the bottom of the screen. You notice he came in on the bottom. But with that, with that being said, start off by dropping a like and welcome Big Mel in his car, tuning in to the Rebuttal Entertainment. What's up, Big Mel?
F the Cowboys. That's what I was.
Hey, look, the show ain't right if you don't say that.
Exactly.
What
Hey
up, Lou?
man,
What up? What up?
where you going, man?
I want to pick up some wings, man.
Man, I'm gonna do that a little bit later too. I think I'm gonna give it some wings, some Litos, and call it a day, champ.
That's exactly what I'm getting for the party, dog.
Hey, I
Pizza
already picked
and
up the
wings.
wings. I picked up the wings from Hooters. Now I'm going to pick up me some smoked wings from over in Ebony Inn.
Oh, okay. Oh, you at the Hooters? You got the best wings out there, boy. Lord, I love them Hooter wings, boy.
Yes,
Man.
indeed.
So yeah, man. Lou is a one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight coaching highs, Lou. Eight coaching highs.
Mm-hmm.
Out of all them coaching highs, Lou, Melvin, Tony, out of all of you eight coaching highs, I'm gonna go down the name. Tell me which one you think gonna do the best this year.
Okay.
All right, we got Lovey Smith with Texan, Kevin O'Connell. I don't even know who he got. Who the fuck was that? I forgot. I don't wrote Miami. I think that's Miami. Yeah. Chicago Bears, Matt LaFleur.
Mm-hmm.
Giants, Brian DeBold. Denver, Nathaniel Hackett. Jacksonville, Doug Peterson. L.A. Raiders. Well, not the L.A. L.A. no more, right?
It's the
The
Las
Oakland,
Vegas, Las Vegas
Vegas
Raiders. Yeah.
Raiders. Josh McDaniels and Miami Dolphins, Mike McDaniel. So who you think? Who you think? Out of all them
Out of
coaches,
all of them, honestly, I think Doug Peterson's going to do good. Now, people could say, I know we talked the show last week about recycled coaches, and we were against it. But if you look at Doug Peterson and what he was able to do to Philly before for the franchise, the Philadelphia Eagles, he got them to the Super Bowl. They won the Super Bowl. They beat New England Patriots in the Super Bowl. So I look at it like that, and I look at it like he's going to be the one out of those eight that has the most success early on because he's
before
already been down that
before
road.
he started tanking.
Yep. Thank you for saying it. Thank you. Before he
I'm
started
just
tanking.
messing with you. I'm just
No,
saying.
no, no, no. It made points though. You made points before he started
Before he
tanking.
took his starting quarterback out.
Yeah, and that's why I said forget the outside stuff. Look at what he was able to do to get a team to the Super Bowl. Tony, welcome today, Tony. How you doing today? You
Thank,
looking so good
I'm
as
good.
always.
Thank you. Thank you.
Um, like I was saying, I don't know if you agree with me, Tony, but you got to look at what he's did on paper. He took a team to the Super Bowl and they won. They beat New England Patriots in the Super Bowl. He outcoached Bill Belichick. So I think out of all of those, I think he's going to be the one that lasts the longest and do the best.
Yeah, I agree.
You
Why
don't have to
y'all
agree with
agree?
him, Tony. Don't agree with him. Yeah.
Oh, look, Mel's on my side today.
Is that because y'all don't know the names of the other coaches?
I know Lovey
I
Smith.
know.
I mean, the most of the other ones I don't know anything about, but Lovey Smith was around the league for a long time and he really didn't do much. So Doug Peterson has more on his resume because he has been to a Super Bowl and he's been proven that he could probably get them there and win again.
Mm-hmm. What do you think, Mel?
I'm pulling for Lovie Smith. You know why? So
Mm-hmm.
I'm going with my heart again. I'm pulling for Lovie. So that's all I want. You know.
Okay, well,
So,
I'm gonna go with.
I'm glad to get another shot. That's all.
I'm gonna go with the young gun. I'm gonna go with the young gun, y'all. I'm gonna go with Josh McDaniel for the Las Vegas Raiders.
Really?
Okay.
I think I think he already got a good team. I think he, implement his shit in there. Maybe he grown from his last temperature. You know what I mean? Hopefully he's grown. You know what I mean? And if he do, I think he's gonna be a good coach. I think he's gonna be a good coach, man. So I'm gonna go with Josh McDaniels, man.
Is that the same coach that signed and said he was gonna coach, and then 2 weeks later he said my dog ate my homework and I can't do it?
that coach right there.
Yeah. But I see what you're saying though, Lewis. We gotta look at what they did.
What they
on
coming
paper.
into too.
Exactly.
Levis Smith ain't coming into nothing. They ain't Houston. I'm telling you, they bought him there just for LaShawn Jackson. He don't even want to be there no more. So DeSean Jackson. So
and that's why I picked the Raiders, because the Raiders got something on the ball. You got to think they made the playoffs this year. Even with all of the stuff that went off the field with John Gruden, they still was able to rally up to get a playoff. So that's one thing you got to look at too. Is what do they have in place for these coaches when they get there?
Mm-hmm. And you picked Jacksonville, right?
Yep.
With Doug Peterson. I think he's gonna be all right. You know what I mean? Sometimes I think he go win bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but he get his players to play though, man.
Mm-hmm. Well, he don't know. It seems like he don't know what players to choose from. You know, right, Mel? He don't know what players to choose from. A quarterback. You know, he got he must have had 300,000 on the game, and one of the young guys to come up in there. So
I wasn't complaining at all. I was happy to.
I know you were. You got in the playoffs because of him, fool. I know.
That's my man, Doug. That's my man here.
Lou, you cannot keep saying that because you never know what would have happened in the football game, man. You keep blaming.
That's how they got in the playoffs.
That's how they got in the playoffs.
Thanks, Tony.
They sat their starters. He pulled his quarterback. Come on, Lewis. If you
don't your coach say that's why they got backup?
All your backups aren't necessarily good. Come on now.
That what your coach say, don't he?
Our coach is just whatever. Bottom line is,
listen to them now, man. She gonna change.
No, I love my coach. No,
I ain't got nothing to do with the coach. What did he say? Backup.
Next man up, but sometimes in certain situations, these backups do not do the job.
Lewis, know you can't have all backups in. Come on, man.
You know what? He and Mel going back and forth.
Right. I get what you're saying. Okay. We got 2 starters that's out, and then you putting 2 bench riders in there. I get it.
It makes a difference. Yes.
Hey, what's up, neighbor?
Is that my man Josh, my next door neighbor?
That's
what's up, champ?
Ready for the bowl? He said, "You ready for the bowl?"
Tony, you're not starting off right this Sunday, Tony. You're not starting off right now. You know.
Well, Mel,
you're my girl, Tony. You're my girl now.
Oh, today I'm your girl.
I said, the season is over.
My girl. You're agreeing with Lou now. I'm not liking this too much here.
Oh Lord. Well, last week and the week before, you was acing me under the bus.
That's right.
Hey, my man Mo is giving it to y'all. You know, I got to give the credit where it's due.
That's right. I want to welcome my man Josh to the Rebuttal Entertainment. Thanks for tuning in, buddy.
Who is a fan of, Lou? Who is this team?
He like Washington.
Okay, good guy.
I think he like Washington. Yeah.
So y'all don't have no faith in none of these other coaches, none of these other teams?
I do. I think what's going on in the league now, it seems to me that these younger coaches are connecting with the players more. These older players, these older coaches with this hard-nosed approach, it's going to be hard. It wears on the player because they're not in college. These guys are already established in their lives and their parents. You know what I'm saying? They just men. And to have a coach to come on and treat you like you in college, it's not going to fly. These young guys come in with a new approach and they can relate to. So I think a lot of the young coaches are going to do good. I just think with Doug Peterson, his experience, he's going to do better.
Well, the Commanders, they have an old school coach. That's why they're not winning?
That and a lot of other reasons.
We'll be all day.
Hey,
They
Hey,
got a lot of
you
stuff going on.
Man, we need a king size Snickers, man, to be here all day long.
Hey, who you asking a question to, Lewis? Are you actually talking to me? I mean, you're not talking to
I'm
Lewis.
talking to you, Mel. I'm
Okay,
talking to
thank you
you.
very much, man. Appreciate. Hey, nah, I told you I never liked that coach from the first 2 games when he coached. So therefore, I hope he gone anyway, man. He's a
Yeah.
quitter to me.
I don't think he's going nowhere. You know what I mean?
I
So,
know.
oh man. Well, speaking of the Washington football team, there's another investigation on Dan Snyder going to be with the NFL. Mel, do you want to discuss that first?
I mean, not until I get further details. I don't want to speculate or anything on that at all. So I'm gonna hold back till I read more on that. You know. Hey, you know how people say they want to research this COVID? I want to research this a little bit better before I, dip my toes in it. You see?
Well, I know somebody who wanted to talk about it. Light skin Luke. What's going on with the Washington football team? The NFL said they're going to go through the Redskins is holding the Commanders is holding 1,000 emails. Gonna let them get 100,000 emails or something. What's going on with them, man? They hiding something.
They hiding something. Like Tony said 2 or 3 weeks ago, it's just a classless organization. And Lewis, I gotta tell you, I wouldn't be surprised what comes out of that whole organization. Allegations, all of it. You got people on the House testify. You got to understand how serious that is. To be at the House, the Congress, to testify on things that went on in your organization. I wouldn't be surprised if anything come up. And trust me, where there's smoke, there's more fire. And it's going to be more fire coming down the pipe. Because you got an owner who he's just classless, man. Ever since he took over, they have done nothing but make the headlines for stupid stuff that you don't see Pittsburgh Steelers, New England Patriots. You don't see none of that stuff happening. So to make a long story short, I ain't surprised.
Oh, okay. What do you think, Tony?
I agree with Light Skin Lou. I mean, the organization just has too much going on right now. You have rape allegations, you have discrimination, you have a whole lot going on. And when it all comes up to the surface, someone's going to have to answer to all this wrongdoing. And they should just, you know what, they should just shut the whole organization down for real.
Oh boy. Man, y'all lucky. I need to pull over because I'm driving, man. This is terrible, man. Hey, y'all do know we made the playoffs last year, right?
That was last year.
Okay, so that's 1 year. Y'all acting like we just a terrible. No, we never did anything. We made the play. I don't care how we made it, Lou, but we made the playoffs, and we coming back again, even with that discussion. Coach, man, look. Y'all lucky I'm driving. I can't do too much.
Big man got to hold the fort down all by himself.
Yeah.
Well,
that's right.
Mel, there's always room on that Steeler bandwagon. Come on, baby.
Yeah.
Only way I do that, Tony, if we move to Virginia, then I may be looking for a new team. That's it.
Okay. I remember you said that.
Okay.
Well, if they do find something, Lou, I mean, all these 1,000 emails, but nothing criminal for Dan Snyder. I mean, ain't really they can do nothing, right?
Nope. If it's nothing criminal, last I checked, he on the hot seat and they looking to get evidence. Because I think they want to remove him, man. Because you gotta think, these owners, when you shed light on one owner, it's being shared throughout the whole ownership. People start looking, not that they did anything, but like, damn, I wonder what he doing. It's just making the owners look bad, man. That's what I'm saying.
Making the owner. Well, shit. So they're gonna remove 2-3 owners this year because they think about removing Ross too for Miami.
I heard.
You know that.
Yes.
You know the good old boy's not gonna do this, Lou. So y'all gotta stop being realistic, man. Come on.
I said they want to move him. Okay. I don't think that they are, but they want to.
So if they find something on Dan Snyder, man, what do you think should happen?
Hey, you got Knicks coach. You know who the Knicks coach? They should investigate that then. That racist owner in Dallas. That's who they should investigate next. Because I know there's something on him. I know there's got to be something on him.
Well,
I hope they find it too.
He's running football right now. You know what I mean? But they find Dan Snyder, man. I don't know, man. He boyhood. He purchased his idol, his team, and stuff like that, and he just screwed the organization up all these crazy coaches just putting this input in instead of just sitting back. Why? I hate to toot the horn, but why these owners can't be like the Roneys?
Yeah, I was just about to say that. I was just about to say, every time that I think about, man, my franchise, my team back, when I hear something about Washington, I'll be like, well, we ain't that goddamn bad. It gives me hope. It gives me hope, because you got to think, Lewis, for you and Tony, right? Y'all play mediocre, all this shit, but y'all still made the playoffs. And you're like, damn, my team, you start thinking, are we on our way cusp to going to be doing great things? And then this fucking Washington Commanders come. The whole, just, you like, we in a good position right now. It's kind of, yeah.
Man, that don't even sound right, man. I hate to say it, Mel.
Thank you very much. Now you get used to it. Y'all get used to it in a year or so.
So I got a question for everybody. And Mel, if you want to isolate yourself in this question, you can. I'm gonna start with Tony. I'm gonna start out first. What was you thinking when the Washington Commanders name came out of the press? Me, I was like, what the God? I'm like, what type of name is that? The Commanders? You thinking of a mascot? You're like, what's gonna be y'all mascot? What's gonna be y'all who's gonna be y'all mascot? And it's just, to me, it just solidified everything I've been thinking for them for the last 20 years. They some straight garbage.
Hey, don't worry about what the hell my team name is or this name is, whatever, man. That's the first thing you did wrong. You worried about us. Don't worry about what us. I thought the same thing when the Bullets changed the name to the Wizards. I didn't like it, but then it grew on me. So you just gotta give it some time to grow. That's all. Well, you don't, Lou. You don't worry about it at all. But the people that care, it'll take some time for us to get used to it. That's all.
Well, I ain't even gonna lie, y'all gonna laugh, but I'm telling you, this is the honest God truth. When I first heard the Washington Command, I said, "Damn, so what gonna be the emblem on the helmet?" I swear to y'all, I thought they gonna put a Dan Snyder picture on the side of their helmet. he the commander, man. I mean, I thought they gonna put an emblem of Dan Snyder on there, man. That's the first thing came to my mind. I ain't lying. I'm not joking either, man. I said, man, they gonna put Dan Snyder picture on the side of the helmet. Oh man, that's what came to me. What came with you, Tony?
I immediately thought of the military. Mm-hmm. And I just didn't think that was an appropriate name for the Washington football team. And to be honest, they should have just kept it at Washington football team if you were not going to give them a name that really was meaningful. That name doesn't represent anything.
Give you
Commanders. That's okay. That's all right, Mel. I might as well keep it going. Go out with a bang.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, so that was thoughts for me, man. I mean, I'm like, oh God, the Commanders, but hey, there's what it is. I ain't used to saying it, so I probably still say Washington Redskins to it stop sinking in.
Till it sits in, man. You just think in the last 4 years, they didn't have 3 names: Redskins, Washington football team, and Commanders. And boy, if that ain't calling, that shit just stink, Tony. I'm sorry. I can't even sugarcoat this shit. It's just stink.
When we whip y'all ass, man. Then you worry about it. When we whip the hell out of y'all this season, then you worry about it.
Man, y'all been trying for the last 2 or 3 years, man.
No, we didn't. Y'all beat us last. We beat y'all the year before twice. So you keep forgetting, don't you, man?
No. Well, y'all not quite sure. I ain't gonna let them forget. You know what I mean? So what's our final thoughts? The final thoughts on your organization, your team, and what's going into the offseason, what they need to accomplish, man. Let's go, Tony. What's up with your team and the organization and the final thoughts of the last football podcast until the middle of the year?
My final thoughts is that we definitely need to find a veteran quarterback. I don't care who he is at this point, because we cannot go into the future.
They don't know who your team is.
The Steelers. We cannot go into the future without having a leader that can command the field and do what we need to do to get back into contention to see another Super Bowl. Mason Rudolph is not it. Dwayne Haskins is not it. He wants us to continue.
Okay, yeah, go ahead. What was you saying, Tony?
I was saying that Dwayne Haskins and Mason Rudolph are not it. And not to take anything away from them, but, they should have tried to solidify a solid quarterback 2 years before now. Ben was not going to be there forever. And now we put ourselves in a situation where, we have to now rely on inexperienced quarterbacks to try to take us into the next season. And I know that you have to start from somewhere, but I don't want to be in a holding pattern for the next 3 or 4 years.
Yeah.
And
right.
both our lines are young, but they are coming up, and they did show some signs of improvement towards the end of the season. So I'm okay with that, but they still need to make some tweaks on both sides. And hopefully with a new quarterback coming in, we can make everything better.
Go ahead, man. What's your observation of the organization? Next year going into next year. You got it. Look, do you got any positive stuff to say about your team, and what you expect for them in the off season?
I expect. I hope we can't go any lower, but I'm just hoping, man, with this new name, it brings some. I think our quarterback situation, if we can figure out the quarterback situation, we'll be okay. I think we got enough. The line is decent. The receiving core could be a little better. So if we can get that quarterback situation straight, like I say, our starting quarterback went out the first half. I don't care what you say, like Lou. Our starting quarterback went out. It probably would have been a couple of more wins added on to that season for us. So therefore, if we get this quarterback situation straight out,
Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick.
Remember, he went out the first half of the first game. So therefore, if we can get this quarterback situation, especially if we pull a trade and get like Russell, you know what I mean?
Coming to watch
something like that. Hey, I'm just saying if. I just say if. That's all.
This
is my time to speak, right? If we do it, so if we can get somebody like him to come here, then it's a little different. So I just don't know until we get the quarterback situation straight, or until they do something with that. We can't go until we're Heineke as our starter again. So if we get that situation straight, I think we'll be all right. The quarterback, and we'll be all right. We'll win the NFC East.
Okay. I hear that. Well, go ahead, Lou. What do you think about them Cowboys? The organization, the off season, coming to off season, and the final thoughts about the team, man.
I'm gonna start off with what we need to address. We need to address the offensive lineman. People rode Zeke a lot. He has fell off, but I think it was a combination of two things: him getting older, he was injured, and the offensive line. I think we need to address the offensive line. Defensively, I think we're good. That's why we kept the defensive coordinator. I think we're in good place. We went from 29th to like 13 or 14, but I would like to see us in the top 5 next year. I want to address the offensive line so we can start running the ball. Because we can throw the ball. We got 3 good wide receivers. We got a good quarterback. I'm not even going to say great. He's a good quarterback. You can win a Super Bowl with Dak Prescott. I just feel like we need to get an offensive line. That's what I feel.
That's it. Damn.
Yeah, and
no coaching or nothing like that. Just
look.
Damn. Okay, y'all perfect.
No, we ain't perfect. We need to get a new coach. I will say that, but it ain't gonna happen. I've learned to stop thinking about it because Jerry ain't gonna get rid of him because he does Jerry dirty work. He allows Jerry to be Jerry. A real bona fide coach like Sean Payton is not going to let Jerry contaminate his locker room. So I will say a new coach. And I'm okay with where we at. I just think if we could clean up those things and the penalties, I think we'd be good.
Well, the coach gonna have to do something about the penalties. If he don't get a little stricter on the players, they're gonna still be a lot of false starts and jumping off sides and all kinds of stuff, man. So
you ain't lying.
It started with Mike McCarthy. Well, let me say, I think Pittsburgh needs Mike Tomlin need to fold back. Let the defense coordinator run the defense. He didn't renew Ike Hill a contract. A lot of the wide receivers are mad about that, but hey, it is what it is. Maybe he didn't think they was performing good, so they brought another guy in. So, I just said they need to stop. In-house sometimes is good, Lou, but to me sometimes it's not that good.
Yeah.
Bringing just promoting people who's in house up, man. Because y'all ain't want to go. Sometimes you need to bring people that's not in house to get fresh ideas, fresh perspectives. On your organization, what they see when they watching film and stuff like that, man. Pittsburgh don't do that much. They do it some, but they don't do it that much. I think maybe they need to start doing it. Bringing people who want to come and not going to kiss their ass and all that. Even though I don't think they bringing in kiss asses, but I think they need to just start bringing more people outhouse instead of
new ideas.
Exactly. They pissed at them because they didn't bring. I remember last year. I think it was last year they didn't bring Heinz Ward in and stuff like that, man. But Mike Tom probably didn't want to deal with that. I understand when you got one of the best, wide receivers that was in the organization come in. He gonna demand attention and stuff like that. Be moving attention, and sometimes you don't want to, people focusing on that. But then, cornerbacks, they need cornerbacks. Stop getting these 5'8" cornerbacks. I mean, I'm talking every cornerback they got. So, I mean, they need to get some tall cornerbacks.
They need to get some size in the backfield.
And speed.
Yeah.
Speed. Yeah. They need some speed, man. These cornerbacks running. It's like our cornerbacks running 4.5, 4.6s, man. I mean, we need 4.3, 4.4, 4.2.
Get to the ball.
Corners. They can get there and check them wide receivers, man, and stuff like that, man. We slow. I mean, back in the day, Pittsburgh used to have that speed to kill, man. Everybody on the ball, but it ain't on the ball anymore. Defensive line, we need some more defensive linemen. We don't know it's to it coming back, so we need to replace him. Cam Hayward can't do it by himself.
Because you got to look at it, man. Y'all got to get stuff together because look who's in the Super Bowl today. Cincinnati. They got this shit together. And then Baltimore going to try to come back strong next year. You guys got to get the division. Their division always been tough, so that's no secret. But what I'm saying is Cincinnati showed power this year by getting to the Super Bowl. And y'all got to address that. So
quarterback, I don't care about them going to get no which kind of quarterback. I think they need to let these rookies grow. I don't care about going to get no veteran quarterback. I just don't. What you going to do? Rudolph got to go. Put somebody else, if Haskins or somebody else in there, just let them grow. We can't keep putting these veterans in and get them in there. They already old. They give us 3 years, then they out. Then we got to look for another quarterback again. You know what I mean?
No, I'm not saying. I wasn't saying.
I'm talking about me. Can I talk? I didn't talk to none of y'all. I ain't saying none of y'all crap. I ain't talking about you. I'm talking about me. I don't want no veteran because I hear they looking at what I call it, porn star Jimmy. I don't want porn star Jimmy. I don't want Russell Westbrook. I want them to keep. I say Russell Westbrook.
Yeah, I say the same thing.
I want them to keep a daggone young quarterback in there and let him grow in the system, even if it's bumps and bruises. I mean, we can't stay up where we can't stay afloat forever. Sometimes we got to rebuild.
So you saying long term?
Exactly. Keep getting these quarterbacks for 2, 3, 4 years, and we look for another quarterback. 2, 3 years, we look for another. Man, let one of these young quarterbacks go. But Mason Rudolph is not the answer. Even if you got to draft a young one and play him, if y'all don't like Haskins, I'm done with all these old ass quarterbacks. Let them motherfuckers retire. Let me finish. And the offensive line, they need to rework them. Ben said himself that we got good linemen, but they're in the wrong positions. So evidently, we need an offensive line coach to know what damn position they need to be in. The center should be playing guard. The guard should be playing center. Ben says it's just the offensive line, the way it's made up right now, should be mixed and matched. Then we need some more offensive linemen. We need to, like you said, Cincinnati there. Baltimore. I ain't even thinking about Baltimore. They ain't got no quarterback, so we'll beat them.
They got a running back, right?
I'm just saying that. No, they ain't got no. Yeah, the quarterback play running back exactly. So we need a lot of stuff going on, Lou. I mean, and then the crazy wide receiver. I don't know if it's triple or not. He said he won $19 million a year. I think that's false. I think that's false. That's just people talking, man.
Man, I can understand what you're saying, Lewis, because you got to understand. You with the Pittsburgh Steelers, you're used to longevity. You had been for decades.
18 years.
So, how many years?
18.
18 years. So, you're not used to searching for a quarterback, for a temporary fix, if that makes sense. You're looking for a quarterback that's going to cornerstone the franchise. So I understand what you say. I definitely understand that.
But when I was saying a veteran quarterback, I wasn't saying someone old. I was saying someone who is seasoned enough.
Someone seasoned, yeah.
Yeah.
Because you got to think, that's the position that you can't go without.
First of all, I
Especially in
just
y'all
say what
division.
Tony said. No mind about season and veteran quarterback. I'm just giving my perspective of what we.
That's right, and you're entitled to it.
Nothing to do. I really ain't care what she said about what she think about her team.
And I don't care.
Hey,
I don't care
and you
what
entitled
you
to
said
it.
about my team. This is what I think. I don't care about season, veteran season, and all that crap. I don't care.
That's one thing I'm gonna miss about these Sundays, boy. We be in each other ass, and then we go backstage and say, "What you doing today? How the kids doing?" I love this shit. You can't make this shit up.
Yeah, we got my man Greg Lewis on watching on Facebook. He a bum ass Cowboy fan. Hey Angie Owens, hi sweetheart. I ain't seen you in a long time. We got Devin Bassett, he a Redskin. Carlos Price, I think Carlos like the 49ers. Steve Mayo, I don't even know who Steve like. So we got people on Facebook watching. This the last show of the year. Everybody out getting food, getting wings, getting party. I don't know where the hell Mo at. He the one told me to start the show at 3:00.
That's
but,
right.
It is what it is, man.
What's up, Aria? My girl Aria just checked in.
A Ram fan for today only.
Only today, Aria. Only today.
Exactly. So, Lou, let's get it started. The Rams, what do they have to do to win?
Oh, the Rams got to get to Joe Burrow, like I said last week. Now I can express really how I feel because we kind of just touched on it last week. The Rams got to get at Joe Burrow. He's been sacked, 13 times in 2 games. And I think that's going to be the reason why the Rams win. Von Miller and Aaron Donaldson, they got to get to the quarterback. They got to get to him. That's what they got to do, Lewis. They got to put pressure on Joe Burrow. Because, man, I got to tell you, I looked at his last 2 games. He a gunslinger. He gets that ball up out of there.
Damn, what, both phones going off on the lockdown?
Man, I don't know.
Mute the damn phones. I mean,
people just, oh, my God. But, yeah, they got to get to the quarterback. They got to get to the quarterback.
That's what they got to do to win the game? Just go get to the quarterback?
Yep. Because you got to realize they're even offensively. Numbers are going to be put up today. It's going to come down to who can stop who. Who can put pressure on the quarterback when it needs to be put on. That's what I'm saying. And because you figure they both, I got the score being in the 30s or high 20s. Whoever defense step up, that's who's going to win. Watch what I tell you.
Well, okay. What you think, Tony?
I agree. Defense definitely wins championships, and I need to hear Von Miller and Aaron Donald stepping up to the plate, making some plays, and Matthew Stafford has to have a good, solid game. No throwing all crazy and interceptions and whatever. He and the team need to just bring their A game. They are matched up evenly on offense pretty much, but I feel like on paper, the defense is better on the Rams side versus the Bengals side.
Oh, okay. I hear you. Mac, my man, Mac, the Commanders up in here. It's hard to say, boy. The Washington Commanders up in this joint. You know what I mean? Mac and the Commanders. Big Mel, you left, man. What's your final thoughts on your team? The ownership, the players, the coaches going into the offseason, man. What they need to do?
I thought, shoot. That's a tough one, man. I don't know, man. They get out the way. Like I say, suspend the owner for two or 3 years, get him out the way. Then we ain't got to worry about him at all anymore. And then, I mean, like I say, this coach hopefully gets some heart, and if we get that quarterback situation straight. But the ownership, like I say, it's not. We are the headline of it right now, but it's a lot of other owners that's doing some dirt. They just ain't dig it all up yet. That's all. That's all it is, man. So we'll take the hit for right now, but they're gonna fall in line eventually.
Do they need to get a quarterback, or what's going on?
Oh yeah, like I said, if we can luck up and get one of these quarterbacks, make a trade or something for one of these top quarterbacks, But they probably don't want to come here though. But other than that, man, we luck up and get a good rookie maybe, because I don't think the quarterback's on our roster now that can lead us there. But Fitzpatrick, like I said, he a gunslinger. He at least throw it. He'll throw it up. You know what I mean? But other than that, man, like I said, we get one of these free agent quarterbacks to come in here, surprise everybody, we'll be okay.
Oh, okay.
That ain't happening in my division.
Oh man. So man, what do you think the Rams have to do to win the game today?
Get out. Don't get out the gate slow. If they come out fast, I think they'll be okay. And because their defense, like I said last week, their defense can hold it down. They can protect the lead. I think they can. Once they get that lead, if you got to throw, then I think it's over for Cincinnati, because they've given up a lot of sacks, Cincinnati. So if they got to throw the ball, I think they're gonna really be in trouble.
Oh, okay.
Eric, what's up, Eric? You can hear that eagle landing, right?
I think the Rams, man, they gotta get out. They gotta get on top. They gotta get that weak secondary. They got to put it in the air. That's what they're gonna do. Do a lot of play actions. We know they're gonna. I think they need to do some screens, man. Because that dude Akers get in the open field. He like gold, man.
Yeah, he is. He is.
So they're gonna have to do a lot of screens and stuff, short passes, man. But they going over the top with Beckham. You know what I mean? Just don't let Matthew Stafford lose the game for y'all, man. If he get in there and gunslinger and throwing them interceptions, it's gonna be a long game, man. And the defensive line for Rams got to show them why they picked them. Why they ain't got a draft pick until after the next born of Christ. That's the next time they got a draft pick. The next born of Christ.
And I'm glad you said that, Lewis, because that goes to another one of my points. Every player that they gave up draft picks for has to show up today to solidify why we mortgaged off the house for the next 5 or 6 years, because they did a lot to get these players. Jalen Ramsey, they gave up the farm. Von Miller, they gave up a mini farm. What's the other guy? The player they gave up, Odell Beckham, they gave up a pick for. So not a first round, but a second round. They have to show up today, Tony. If they win today, then as the owner, you could be like, damn, you know what? Money well spent. But if you don't, it's like, damn.
That's what they got to do. They got to show up and play the game. And like I said, they're not. And what's Cincinnati's weakness? The offensive line.
Yep, offensive line.
They got to put pressure on Joe Burrows and keep putting it on and keep hitting him, slam his ass and all kinds of shit. The holler, scream when you go past them. Ah! I mean,
hey Lewis, Lewis, you the defensive coordinator. What's your first speech to your defensive team going out to the field? What's your speech?
What's the name of the movie? What's the name of the show? The movie Kill Them All and Let the Paramedics Sort Them Out. What's the name of my movie? What's the name of that joke?
Oh no, I like that though.
The Joe, and his name was Joe, man. The quarterback. Oh man, I'd be like, look, man, get in there, put pressure on to kill them all, let the paramedics sort them out, keep coming and coming and coming. You only get here, you never know when you're gonna get back here again. You got to put pressure on this guy, or he gonna sling that thing, get a second turn. We don't need them motherfucking wide receivers running open and out there like it's a wide open ocean. You know he gonna hit the top. So I'm waiting on all you defensive linemen and linebackers to kill them all and let the paramedics sort them out, like Joe Coon did.
The program.
The program. That's what it is.
Okay, Tony. I remember. Yeah, thanks, Tony.
Eric said, nigga, my team is always playing when I come through. He's like, damn, Lou. He's like, damn, Lou, you pulled up the books for that recap.
I'm just saying, I was trying to, solidify what Big Fella was saying.
Hey, man, that from light skin Lou, that sounds like a lot of jealousy coming from you. That's because your team couldn't do it. That's why you mad.
Oh, my goodness.
You know what, Mel?
Yeah,
because you gave me a chocolate donut Friday, I'm going to let you pass on that one. I'm going to let you pass.
Also, this may ruffle a few feathers from both of y'all teams. The best defensive player in the league, Aaron Donald, he's going to be disruptive in this game. I don't know if that's going to ruffle y'all feathers or not, but he is the best defensive player.
He's not the best defensive player. It is TJ Watt. Number 90.
No, but Aaron Donald gets double teamed a lot. You got to understand what's going on in the
Man,
trenches.
go back and look at the
videotape
videotape. He gets the videotape just as much as Aaron Donald. Aaron Donald ain't been playing like no Aaron Donald of the past. So y'all better stop hating. Get some haterade pull on y'all.
Not only that, TJ Watt.
I ain't saying nothing bad about TJ Watt. He's good. I just feel like he's the second best defensive end versus Aaron Donald. I'm just saying. Who got the defensive player of the year?
TJ Watt.
That's why she's saying that, Luke. Him. But Michael Jordan was the best player. He didn't get it every year, did he?
I will say, Mel, I don't like you no more. Eric say, let him live, light skin Lou. Let him live.
Yeah, I'll let him live today. I'm gonna get their ass tomorrow.
Yeah, so all right, let's go next. The Bengals. Let's start with what the Bengals have to do to win, man.
I'll start out. They got to block. They got to put points on the board and block. They got to give Joe Burrow the time that he needs to throw the ball, because you got to think about what the Rams bring on defense. They got two guys on the defensive line that can get you, Aaron Donald and Von Miller. And then you got a cornerback that's out there like a shark. So they're going to have to give Joe Burrow's time. They're going to have to block. And they also going to have to run the ball a little bit too, Lewis, because one thing that dictates to a defensive line is when you run the ball. If you can run the ball on defensive line, that cuts all that blitz shit out. All of that getting to the quarterback. You can't get to the quarterback if I'm handing the ball off. So Cincinnati, they got to run the ball and protect. That's what I think.
Mac Man say Burrows is the next Brady. Eric say, hey, Tony K.
Hey.
All right, go ahead, Mel. What the Bengals got to do to win the game, man?
Hey, I think the Bengals can win this game. If the Rams mess up and try to put Ramsey one-on-one with Chase, that's a mistake. If they do that and Cincinnati attack that early and get a lead, the Rams will be in trouble. I don't care what they say. Ramsey say he the best, this and that. If they put him one-on-one, that dude Chase going to eat him alive, and it's going to be over. Because if they get a lead too, like you say, the Rams got to do something to come back. So if they make that mistake and try to play in one-on-one, this is a mistake to me.
Okay,
they got a good running game. They got a good running game, a decent running game. So they get that lead and they can run that ball. It's going to be over.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you think, Tony?
Yeah. They have to definitely protect Burrow. They have to come out scoring fast, and they need to monopolize every opportunity that they can. If the Rams are, not on their A game, they're going to have to do what they got to do to make sure that they score early and no mistakes. Burrow can't get sacked 8-9 times this game. It has to be a good, solid football game. I mean,
because you think 8-9 times. How many times have you get sacked?
He got sacked the first game, I think 8 or 9 times. So he cannot be in a game like that today. This is a very important game today. You can't get sacked that many times and expect to come out on top. You're going to either throw the ball wild, you're going to fumble, you're going to do something, and it's going to cost you at the end. So he's going to have to be able to be protected at all times.
Yeah, I think they got to manage the football. They got to manage it. They got to control it. They cannot let the Rams with that high-power offense keep getting chances to score touchdowns, man. They're going to have to do ball control with Mixon and just try to run that clock, man. They're gonna have to keep that clock running, man. And their offensive line, they might have to keep a tight end in to help that offensive line out, because they're gonna be coming, boy. Them boys, man. Hey, Donaldson say this here Super Bowl will, that he'll be happy about his whole NFL career after this Super Bowl. Exactly. They coming, champ.
And you think about it, if OBJ gets a win tonight, he was with how many other teams? He hasn't saw a Super Bowl, so this would be nice for him.
Oh yeah, yep. I know Aaron Donald not taking no plays off, man. So that's why I say he's hungry. He wants this. He had that opportunity at a Super Bowl, so now he know what the opportunity he had that lost. So now he's coming. I don't think he's taking nothing off, man.
No. Nope.
But yeah, like I said, they got to control the football. They got to keep the Rams offense off the field, man. You know what I mean? Feed that ball to Mixon and hit downfield like they normally do and stuff like that. Because you know the Rams, they going airborne, baby. They remind me the old Rams when they had Marshall Faulk, Isaac Bruce, and them. They going they trying to go airborne, boy. I mean, shit. That's how they gonna do it. And Bengals just gonna have to keep them off the field and keep a tight end in there because it is they coming, baby. Erk said he ain't the next nothing until he got the hardware to prove it. Ruckers don't do the eye test over here at the rebuttal, right, big dog? Woof, woof, bop, bop.
I
like that, Erk.
I like
that. I like that.
But you know what? You also have a lot of veterans on the Rams team that know how to step up when it matters. Von Miller, you know,
been in a Super Bowl.
He's been in a Super Bowl. You know, Aaron Donald played in a Super Bowl before, so they know what it takes to do what they have to do to win this game today. Everybody on the Bengals are, you know, inexperienced, but you never know. They could win this game today.
Yeah,
they don't know how to. They don't know, you know, like you said, they're not afraid to lose yet. So hey,
yeah, you know what term I think about when I see the Bengals, the WNBA slogan. That's what they said. We don't have next, we got now, and I think that's the Bengals motto. Is it ain't about this gonna be our first year. We want right now, and I think that's Joe Burrow in the sense, and I think that's their battle cry right there. We want right.
Are they gonna be in the moment? Do any of y'all think the Bengals gonna be in ooh or ah in the moment?
At times, I think, Lewis.
Nope. Yeah.
Lewis. That's a good point, and I'm glad you brought that up. It's gonna be moments. We'll be fooling ourselves if we don't say that the first time you're out there that you're gonna feel those butterflies. I think it is, but I think over time, I think it'll go away.
What do you think, Mel?
I don't think so. Only reason not all of them. I would say because of the important players, Burrow and Chase, they've been playing against Alabama. They've been playing in the big moments. So to me, they've been playing against the NFL style already. So to me, they used to it. I ain't saying all of the players, but I think those two guys, key guys, they used to the big moments. So I don't think it's gonna phase them at all. They used to the big lights. Yeah, they used to the big lights.
Yeah, I agree somewhat, but even though you go to them championships, that shit ain't the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl is the highest rated event ever.
It's the big dance.
You might be. You might be right. What you think, Tony? You think they're gonna be in the moment?
I think they won't be in the moment, and I only say that because they wouldn't have gotten to this point where they are right now. If they had been in the moment, they would have made costly mistakes and they wouldn't be playing in today's Super Bowl. So I think they might have it together.
Hey, I like that, Tony. I like that, Tony.
I don't understand that.
Mel.
I don't understand it. How do you want to like that, Mel? But they ain't make sense.
What do you mean it doesn't make sense?
Playing all year round is just playing. But when you get
what
to
I'm saying
event,
right, but in order for them to get to where they are today, they didn't let up the gas. They were underdogs in most of the playoffs, and they came in and did what they needed to do. So no, I don't think they're going to let up off the gas today. They know it's do or die, just like it was with the playoffs. You had to win. It was either win or go home. So I think that they proved that they need to be there and they should be there today.
Okay, well, that's your opinion. I say this. Yes, they will be in the moment because the playoffs and all that shit is not the Super Bowl. It's just playing. I'm not talking about how they playing. I'm talking about being ooh and ah of being in the best game of the year. The chance to go home with a victory, the Lombardi Trophy. That's all that rest of that crap. She said that's not my opinion. You know what I mean? Big man. They got it. They're going to be walking on the field. They see the announcer. They see the fireworks, the halftime show. All this shit ain't the regular season or the playoff. That's just football. That's just playing football. That's not no ooh or ah. Ooh or ah was a big event. This is a big event somewhere where if you win, You're the Super Bowl champ. You're the best team of the United States of America. Best NFL team in football. Yeah, so they're going to be like, did them youngins go coming in like, oh, man, yeah, we at the Super Bowl, man. Wow. They don't go in there and say, oh, man, we're in the playoffs.
First of all, I think they
You see what I'm saying, ma'am?
And awe.
Ma'am, you see what I'm saying, though? Do you just get my opinion, my view?
I get it,
You
but
know
I still agree with Tony.
Because I look at it like this.
Bullshit.
In order for them to get to this point, okay, they had to put all that aside. And now, after last week's win, or 2 weeks ago when they won the championship, they're like, wow, we did it. We are on our way to the Super Bowl. That's their ooh-ah moment right now.
That shit ain't no
all that goes out today.
That crap, there ain't no ooh-ah. Hey, get out of here. What is
And Lou, I agree with you on one thing, Lou.
Ooh-ah.
A halftime show, they're gonna be excited. The halftime show, that's what I think they're gonna be.
None of these players ever been to the Super Bowl. None of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
They watch that TV shit.
Take your ass to work. Nobody want to hear that bullshit you talking.
And are they even going to watch the Super Bowl? I mean, the Super Bowl halftime.
No, I ain't even talking. It ain't even got to do with the halftime show. If you in the Super Bowl, you walk on that stage, the first thing Tony gonna do is this. Oh man, you in the playoffs? Ma'am. You in the playoffs? You gonna be like, okay, let's go. There ain't no ooh and ah to me. Man, get out of here with that bullshit.
So that's the coaching staff then, right, Lou? Can the coaching staff get them ready for that?
Yeah, but it can't get ready for the chills and stuff like that, man. Okay. Mac say if Bradford win, he will be a Hall of Famer. Damn, already? God damn.
Who?
Yeah,
Who
Hall of Famer already, huh?
Who's Bradford?
Who is Bradford? He talking about Matt Stafford.
Oh, Stafford.
Oh,
No. He talking about He got to be talking about Cincinnati quarterback. Joe Burrow. Yeah, what the hell you get Bradford for? Sam Bradford been gone. He ain't in the NFL no more. That nigga gone like I don't know what, man. So, question: MVP. Let's pick it. Who do you think gonna be the MVP of the game?
Shoot, man, I would say if it's not Aaron Donald, if they're not gonna give it to a defensive player, it's gonna be one of the. I don't know, man, because if it's Cincy, they win it. It's either gonna be the quarterback or the receiver for me, Chase. For the Rams, it could be Cooper Kupp. It could be the quarterback, Stafford. Or man, I mean, unless Aaron Donald go off for 4 sacks or something like that, man, then I think they give it to him.
Huh? What do you think, Tony?
I think if it's the Rams, it'll probably go to either Stafford or maybe Von Miller or Aaron Donald, depending on how well they do. For the Cincinnati Bengals, Burrow or who knows? It might be even Mixon.
Yeah, it might be. I don't think it's gonna be Matthew Stafford. You know what I mean? If it's for them, it's gonna be like Cooper Kupp or one of them wide receivers or one of them linemen, man. Aaron or Miller or somebody like that. It ain't they couldn't even if Matthew Stafford threw for $50,000, they still wouldn't get to him. Ertz says going to be a QB. Yeah, we'll see. You know what I mean? It depends on how they play. Well, if it's going to be a QB, it's going to be Joe Burrow. You know what I mean? That's how I'm looking at it. So the Cooper, I like the Cooper Kupp. What you said about Cooper Kupp, man? You know, because that's his go-to guy. Really, it's not Odell Beckham, but Super Bowl Beckham gonna be crying for that motherfucking ball. He gonna be in that joint. Really, nigga, don't you see him open? Hey, look, he fucking might disrupt the whole fucking game. Matthew Stafford don't throw him the motherfucking ball. You know what I mean?
Hey, you right. I'm sorry to get all this. So I got a question for y'all on Cooper Kupp. Now, do you think is the system he's in, or any team he goes on, he'll be the same player? What you think?
He'll be the same player.
Okay.
I think so because he like the inside man. He like the what's the name? What's the guy name for Pittsburgh? Johnson. You know, them three inside guys, man. Them dudes play good, man. You know what I mean? He like what how New England always win them games? The inside slot guy. You know what I mean? Them slot guys, man, they get a lot. You know, they be one-on-one a lot.
But he's the number one though, right? Cooper Kupp's still the number one receiver, right?
Is he? He probably is.
I thought so.
I think he is.
Mac say Odell MVP.
It would be nice.
Far shot.
Oh man. So at the consideration, all this consideration, Mel, who you got and why?
I got the Rams winning it because I think, like I said, Aaron Don, he's not gonna try to miss this opportunity again. He don't know when he can get back again. So I'm going with the Rams winning the game. Do you want me to predict the score? Well, that's later.
No, go ahead. No, ain't no later.
And I think the score gonna be 39-27. Rams.
39-27 Rams.
Yep.
Well, if Mel going with the Rams, I'm switching teams. Go ahead,
That's messed up, Lou. That's messed up.
I've been saying the whole time I'm going with the Rams. I would like to see Aaron Donald to get that Lombardi. I believe that it's going to be a 38-36 score.
38-36?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Eric, who you got? Eric say Betty White died so the Rams could win. Oh my God. All right, y'all in the comment section, let us know who y'all got and why, man. Let us know who you got and why. You know, I think the Rams gonna win, but you know, Mel picked. I would change my mind, but I ain't like them. I pick with my brain. You know what I mean? I want to change so bad that I'm gonna pull a Mel on y'all ass.
Hey, Lou, I might change my mind if light skin Lou picked the Rams.
Yeah, man. Well, I think the Rams gonna win. You know, I'm giving it like I think it's gonna be a high scoring game. I'm getting like 42 to 30 something, maybe 34, something like that. I think the Rams defensive line just going to overpower the Bengals offensive line and have Joe Burrow on his heels coming out that pocket all game, man. All game long, and you know they got that earlier attack, so I think the Rams just going, you know, this their year. They lost one they shouldn't have lost, but this year, you know, maybe it's this year. I think Cincinnati need you know, first time in, like, yeah, nanny, boo, boo, bye, you lost, go back home. You know, maybe next year. Matt Man say 32-21. See, I really want to change it now. Bengals, this motherfucker commander dude talking about he picked the Bengals on my fault. 32-21 Bengals. Okay, he got the Bengals. You know what I mean? But I don't know, man. I don't know. I think it's gonna be a good game. I think it's gonna be a good game, and we're gonna see if Tony is right. If they don't be like, so we in the Super Bowl. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Matt Man, huh?
I would say who are real picking? Her team ain't in it. She gonna pick a team, or she too sad?
She said
Rams.
Oh, I may change my pick then.
Matt Man say Odell 3 touchdowns MVP, man. 3 touchdown MVP, man. So if the Rams win, look, the Rams win. We'll see, man. You know what's going on. So this light-skinned brother with the bad Wi-Fi. Did you do the Bengals? What the Bengals have to do?
Yeah, they gotta. They're gonna have to block. They're gonna have to block.
Okay. MVP.
Yeah, I just feel like if they block and they run the ball, they got a chance because the Rams gonna put up some numbers today. They're gonna put up some numbers. I got the final score being 38.
Yeah, they give me a chance, man. Goddamn.
Hey, look, I know what you be thinking.
Man, no, I want to ask you that. I want to ask you that. Who you think going to be the MVP?
Aaron Donald.
Oh man.
Yeah. Aaron Donald.
All right, well, go on and make your pick and give me the score.
The Rams 38. The Bengals 31. Aaron Donald with 3 sacks, like 6 hurries, a deflection. He just dominated the offensive line of the Cincinnati Bengals. He's gonna make some difference. Because I think it's what Tony said. I don't know if it was Melvin or Tony that said it. He's hungry. He felt the defeat from the New England Patriots.
Hey, how Lou come back and his Wi-Fi sound like R2D2? Hey, good God Almighty!
Yeah,
that
it's
joint
spotty.
terrible.
I'm gonna go out and come back in.
You need to do something. God damn. That's just like
that
a
bad?
cowboy. Hey,
I might have to change my pick, man. I got to change my pick, y'all.
you got to change your pick, man.
Change the pick. He almost predicted the same score I said, so I got to change everything. It's going to be a low-scoring game. Cincinnati going to pull it out 13-10. That's it.
Dang.
Y'all stupid. But I tell you, man, bet with your brain, man, not with your heart, man. Lou Wi-Fi like his cowgirl. Yeah, man. I mean, it's Super Bowl. Our teams are out. We looking in. That's a good. You know what? That is a good thing though. And none of our teams in it, because there'll be a lot of gloating on this channel today, boy. I mean, if your team was in the Super Bowl and everybody, but nobody else in, man, can you imagine if the Cowboys was in the Super Bowl? What we're going through right now?
No.
The worst. That would be painful, man.
We experienced it enough when they were number 1.
Yep. Yeah, exactly, Tony.
Let's say, every time I say it, the year of the upset, the underdog win. Damn. Oh man, he better come on in. We about to end this show. Oh,
because I think it's 4.5 points favorite Rams.
Yeah. So, what time do the Super Bowl actually start? 6 what or 7 something? What time?
Someone said 6:30.
6:30.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. 6:30.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Yeah.
Clear down.
Yeah.
Yes.
Eric say, Mac Man say Lou Wi-Fi like his cowgirls weak.
You know what? Mac, you can keep that to yourself. How about is it weaker than the Washington Commanders? That bum ass name y'all got?
All right. Who you got, Lou? Make the pick.
I got the Bengals. I mean, y'all got the Rams 38-31. And like I said, before my Wi-Fi went on left.
It's still going on a while. So hey, so we can get off this channel.
Look, Donald, he gonna have 5 sacks, 6 hurries, 2 deflections, and I think Jalen Ramsey's gonna have a pick. I got the Rams 38, the Bengals 31.
All right. Well, there you go, y'all. Last NFL show, man. We'll see y'all in the NFL draft. And
it was fun.
Thank everybody. It's our first year doing the NFL on the rebuttal. Big Mel, he picking to get. Hey, Lou, I forgot before you go. I pulled the Mel on Mel. You know how y'all always pick the same team. I said, no, I'm switching.
Hey, look. Hey, Mel. He had to get you with that, Mel. We had to get you with that one, man. Look, Mel always have $1 million riding on it. He be like, no, I'm switching. Hey.
Exactly. But yeah, thank everybody for coming in, man. We'll see y'all in the NFL draft. So have y'all draft board ready.
F the Cowboys.
Oh, I know what's coming. Hey, look, F the Commanders.
Oh my God. All right, man. Y'all funny.
Oh, yeah.
Oh God, F the